Hello.
Hi, Miss Rimmer. This is Courtney Carlson from Dental Hygiene at UT.
Hello.
Hi. I was just reaching out to you to see if you were ready to do a phone interview to go over the 7-day food diary that you shared with me previously.
That sounds great.
Awesome. I do have some questions for you about that. Is it all right if we begin to discuss that?
That sounds great.
Okay. My first question is going to be, do you often count your calories?
Not really. I used to in the past, but I don't do it much anymore.
Okay. Well then I want to follow up with how often do you find yourself hungry during the day?
I do get really hungry during the day. I usually have something like a chocolate or something,
Okay.
but
So
I do feel hungry often.
are you one to eat more small snacks multiple times a day or like a big meal?
I'm definitely a snacker.
Snacker. Okay, and you said that you like chocolate.
I do.
I also really enjoy chocolate. Well, when you are eating all of these snacks, do you stop eating when you're, like, feeling satisfied or maybe, like, full? Like, how much do you try to eat when you sit down for a snack?
I guess it's just whatever I'm craving. Usually I'll just walk into the kitchen and I'll grab something like a fruit bar or anything like that.
Okay. My concern here is that I notice that sometimes, you will fall under 1,200 calories, which is the recommended, calories that you need to maintain your body. My concern is that on there are days that you go over 1,200 calories, but on those days, you're also, doing a lot of exercises, which I want to compliment you on the amount of exercise that you do every day. Um, it's very impressive, and exercise is super important to, maintaining your health. But I do want to say that on those days that you are exercising, have you felt more hungry on those days than days that you choose not to exercise?
Definitely. I usually go to the gym a little bit hungry because I don't like working out when I'm full, and then by the time I'm done, I'm very hungry. So I usually have a snack after gym.
Okay, and what kind of snacks are you choosing afterwards?
Mm, maybe something like a pack of chips. Some like again, I'm a snacker. I do like the little prepackaged snacks.
Okay. Um, well, how would you feel about maybe adding 300 to 500 calories on those days that you work out on top of the snacks that you normally eat?
I feel like I could easily do that. I would just need to know what do I need to be eating more of.
Okay, so since you are working out, I would recommend that you have some proteins. Are there any proteins that you prefer over the other ones?
I'm definitely a big fan of chicken. I could probably eat some chicken after gym.
See, chicken is a great option. It's a lean protein, so it will help a lot with your recovery. Um, what about what about your sodium intake? Can we talk about that?
That sounds good.
Okay. So I am a little concerned because regularly you had a pretty high intake of sodium. And the reason why I'm concerned is because too much sodium can lead to things like hypertension or strokes. Do any of those things run in your family?
I think that my grandpa might have had a stroke, but I'm not super aware of it.
I know that you said that you like your processed snacks. Unfortunately, though, they are usually packed a lot with sodium, more sodium than we need in a day. Um, so, what are your thoughts on maybe replacing some of those snacks with like a natural fruit?
I am really open to that. I do really love fruit. I just don't find myself reaching for it. But now that you've brought it to my attention, I can probably try to make better choices.
Oh, that's great to hear. I'm really happy about that. Um, One last thing that I really wanted to talk to you about. I saw that you take vitamin supplements. Can I ask why you take them?
I do take them. I guess it's just because they're in my kitchen. I've heard that they're good for you, and I have them at the house. So I try to take at least one per day. I know the omega pills are supposedly good for your mental health, so that's
Mhm.
why I take that. Um, and then I'll forget sometimes to take others, like the calcium one, but I know that I probably need calcium. So it's really just I take them at random.
Oh, I see. Well, I wanted to discuss with you that vitamin supplements they are pretty handy, but do want to let you know that sometimes they're not enough for getting those daily vitamin recommendations that we need. Um, I noticed on some of the days where you were taking your vitamin supplements and on those days that you ate maybe some more fruit or vegetables in your diet, you were reaching your vitamin A and vitamin C levels. But on days that you had more like processed meals or you had takeout, even though you had taken vitamins, you weren't reaching those levels. And your calcium and potassium levels were also still low on all of those days. So, as a dental hygienist, I'm concerned about the calcium and potassium because that's your bone health and your teeth. Um, are you familiar with what kinds of foods help with calcium and potassium?
Well, I've heard that bananas have potassium, and I've heard that eggshells have calcium, but I'm obviously not going to eat those. So I guess I do need to learn more about that.
Well, you are right about bananas having potassium. Another thing that also has potassium is leafy greens. Do you like any of those?
Yeah, I love salads. I just don't have them often.
Okay, well, maybe you can consider incorporating some spinach salads into your diet.
That sounds great.
Um, for calcium, I saw that you did eat a lot of cheese during this week, which is good. But there are other ways to get calcium. Coincidentally, broccoli is one. I saw that you had broccoli. Do you enjoy broccoli?
I love broccoli. I love just having it as a snack, so I could definitely eat more of that.
Okay, great. Well then, if you're alright with that, we can incorporate some more broccoli and leafy greens and see if we can get those, vitamin levels higher. Um, so, it seems like you are willing to, um, take a look at your diet, and that I'm very grateful for that, and I wish you all the best luck with getting those extra calories in on the days that you need to, which are the days that you choose to exercise, because we want to make sure that your body has the energy it needs to perform and keep you healthy. Is there any other questions you might have for me about these?
I don't think I have any questions. I am really open to trying your suggestions, though.
That's great. I have written down these recommendations for you, and I can send those to you if you like.
That sounds great.
Awesome. Thank you so much again for sharing with me what you ate the last 7 days and your exercise. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this phone interview with me and being all right with being recorded. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day, Miss Rimmer.
Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day too.
We're gonna check in on next time to see if you've been able to meet those goals of the 300 to 500 calories. So if you have any future questions, just let me know.
I appreciate that. Have a good day.
Bye.